Okay, good evening, everyone. No, so greetings, everyone. Thank you for participating for this focus group discussion. So our aim is today to dive into the thought of experience regarding the Kiel supermarket chain and its competitors. So let's kick off with the first question. So I have done 5 questions. So based on the questions, so we will move ahead. So my first question is, so what factors influence your decision making when choosing the supermarket for your regular shopping? So,
Um, I would like to respond for this. This is Kayan. Well, it's for me, it's more convenient. The supermarket is close by to me, and it's easy to access, and the save time. That's what the my first choice to Keels supermarkets.
okay. What about Panchana?
Yeah, so what I prefer is when I used to go for a supermarket or the if I'm selecting a supermarket that should be hygienic enough for me to get the food and the things should be available in the supermarket. Yeah, I need so these type of things, availability as well as the hygiene factor. So that would be the things for me.
Okay, Sajani. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, when it comes to me, I look for variety. So like Keels, they do have a good range, and but yeah, if still if there are more competitors with more options who give more options, and mainly with international products, yeah, I might go for that.
And Johan, finally, I can comment like Keels always they maintain they're very focused on the environment and their
Okay.
cleanliness is very hygienic condition is very high. So even
Okay.
though I'm compared with other competitors, they are well organized and they look at the environments. That's I love for Keels.
Okay. All right. Any other views? So let's move on to the second question. So my second question is how important the customer service influencing your overall shopping experience. So what can you say about it?
When I compare with other competitors, the customer service is very high standard. The staff and the even the trainees, they're very friendly and even the staff very keen on the customers. So they are oral experience. They are well trained people. I
Mhm.
mean staff. Um, those fact I can say in Keels.
What about
Yeah.
Panchana?
Yeah, so if I contribute, I am in agreement with where the Gayan said, where the staff is. When we are going to the shop, also we look from the security point to the cashier point end to end. So where they greet people and how they take our bags and keep in the side and all this organization stuff,
Mhm.
as well as when we move into the shelves, the goods are available. If there's no any goods, there are customer service people who are there to fill up the shelf for the goods. And if we go and inquire about a certain product or something, there are certain people to give us a knowledge and give us the awareness about the product. So all these things are really good. And even in a high peak time like 6 to 7 o'clock, even morning peak times, if we go there, even they are welcoming us and greeting us as per the normal hours. So those things are really matters for me to go for Keels where they will embrace the customers in a good way. So I feel the customer service is really better in terms of acceptance and welcoming people and greeting people at Keels. That's my
What about Sajani?
Yes, I would agree with Panchan and Gayan. When
Mhm.
it comes to Keels, their service is really good compared to some other supermarkets. It's really like it remains in a good standard. And also, I also believe the self checkout options, if they could introduce that, that would be an advantage for them, a plus point for them.
And finally, uh, Johan, they are ready to give the service. The service quality even very high. That's what I can wrap up with your question.
Okay, thanks. So let's move to the third question. The third question is how do how do promotional activities, discounts, loyalty programs influence your choice to supermarket? So what can you say about that? You
Anyway,
got my
I have
question, huh?
discussed um, that loyalty card program also running well.
Okay.
So they are giving very much on discount factor, even though they are giving seasonal discounts. So I enjoy actually with that cards and all. So
Mm-hmm.
it's reliable service.
In my perspective, if I said about the discounts and the loyalty card, so it influences actually, because if there's a loyalty card, we always have a
Hello.
number because we know that points are getting being collected. Yeah. Hello, hope you can
Yes,
hear
I
us.
can hear. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So this is
Yeah. What
about the
about
loyalty card and the influence. Yeah, for the influencers. So if it is about influencers by giving a loyalty card and customer service, so what we are having is that card which they provide to us when we buy the goods, we can collect points to that card, and end of the year, some points are being used for the CSR activities and stuff, which give us a bit of a happiness, sense of appreciation that we have contributed to some social service also. And apart from that, these bundle discounts, what they are providing, and with their Keel's own products, they do have certain better rates on the discount for their own products also. So when you go with your family, when you see the discounts, I think we don't need anything other than discounts when it comes to Sri Lankan community. So that influence a lot, I think.
okay. Any other views with the team?
Yes, I think they do have good offers, and also if the buy one get one free deals come out a lot from Kiels, that would be good
Mm-hmm.
because I'm one of those customers. So yeah,
Okay.
those deals are good.
What about Gayan? Any other thoughts?
Um, yeah, that I'm totally agree that how they are offering discounts and all.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so pretty much good with comparing others. Yeah.
So let's move on to the question number 4. So in terms of fresh produce quality, how satisfied are you with the Kiehl's products when compared to other supermarkets? So
So
Anjali, you can share his
basically,
views.
basically, Johan, if you talk about fresh produce, yeah. Uh, I'm actually having fruit juice and all from there. In generally, uh, they are keeping some variety, and they maintain high standard quality. And even though they are the one who have seen the environmental friendly straws in the juice corner, and uh, and when I see that product wise bakery products, so they are maintaining compared to others, so well high standards. Um, as for my knowledge, the Keels earlier it was in Colombo areas, so they serve to the high end customers. But however, they came to the village wise now. But however, they maintain the same standards in their quality standards, and the products are really good. That's what I can say in this your question.
So in my terms, like when Keels is rebranded themselves from the old Keels to the new Keels, like all the green color slogans and green color background and everything. So they have rebranded the freshness, which is comes from the like raw materials, which is come to the vegetables, fruits, and everything. The rebranded they have done with the freshness. So even we go there, the green leaves are on the fresh side, and the raw materials also like same, and the meat items all are fresh items, fish items, everything. So what I feel is they have added value to that thing, and they have made it perfect by making it fresh. And even with this juice matters things, they are sending whatever the juices, what they have like fruits, they are utilizing for the juice, and they are ending whatever the stocks they have in hand. So next day it again comes as a fresh thing. So the freshness and the uniqueness for them to have it, that would be great thing. So what I feel is Kiel Super with the rebranding stuff and all, they are maximizing their potential as to the freshness into the market. So I really value that thing. So it makes me to be a follower at the Keels to buy goods on the freshness stuff. So that's it.
Journey.
Yeah, when it comes to Keel, they give a good image to all their customers. So, and that's how they keep the customer base actually. So, like, I have good experiences when it comes to meat items, the seafood, anything like that. Those are really fresh. Not only the meat items, everything. Yeah, I find it really fresh when it comes to food. And I would suggest to for them to expand their ranges when it comes to international products. Any options? Yes, that would be a good advantage for them. And if they could reduce the plastic covers, the plastic.
Which means you are similar. Your opinion is similar to Panchana's views.
Yes, yes, I agree with him. So yeah, that would be an advantage if they could reduce the plastic covers.
Um, Also, without forgetting one thing, uh, there are the products like organic options in the supermarket. Uh, when I compare with other supermarkets, I couldn't buy organic products. So it's value added thing into the this supermarket. Uh, Even though they are uh, well keeping their quality levels even. Uh, Finally, I feel Keel's organic items, other products are like in generally they are very good.
Okay. So my final question is for you all. So how do you how do you proactive for all shopping convenience and atmosphere at Kiel Super compared to other supermarkets?
Really, I do. The atmosphere is really good, and they are maintaining the crowd even. So the space and all. Uh, how they make the layout? Like in Sri Lanka, they make every shops, every supermarkets in one layout. So everywhere I go, I can find it the things easily. So it's easy navigate. The atmosphere is in the supermarket.
What about Panchana?
Yeah. So what I feel is, as well as I said earlier, also with the rebranding and repositioning of Keels in the market, they have catered on the ample parking, where we really find ourselves in comfortable in parking our vehicles wherever the Keels is there. We have ample parking spaces, so we don't feel any hassle or rush or unsafety to keep our vehicle and go and do unlimited shopping at unlimited time at the store. That is one thing. So if you take as example on the Keels at Kalubovilla, they do have a tri show being paid the Keels tri show, which is a new
Uh-huh.
stuff doing by them. They have laid on their Keels products in there, so you can go and originated products you can see from there, and self billing positions also there, so you can take a barcode and you can self bill your stuff. So these kind of technology movements also taken by the Keels. So what I feel is Keels is giving us ample space to be work on, and as Gayan said, Keels is giving us the layout where we can easily find out the things here and there, and this technology embracement also help us to move on with the technologies like a Walmart or something in the UK or whatever the markets with the self-care services. Keels also slowly moving on to that parameters, I think. So all in all, Keels is very thinking about the customer aspect as well as the comfortableness of the customers. So I feel Keels is good spot to on that also.
What about Sajani?
Yes, when it comes to keels, I see there are more products available. Anything in any products compared to other supermarkets, keels they do have a variety of stuff there, so you don't have to worry at all most of the times. And also, uh, there's a small thing that I would request that for them to make space in all the keels when it comes to like seating areas. When it comes to seating areas, if they could have it more spacious for at all the outlets. When it comes to some of the outlets, there are less space. So if they could uh, consider that, that would be a great advantage. Other than that, there are no uh, negative thoughts for Kiels. They are at a good standard. So I would rate them at my highest level.
All right. So, any other views for this last question?
True. So my colleague said is very true. Um, However, the competitors can't match their services and the other stuff. Finally, I can say that Johan, because uh, they are keeping their number one service and the quality. So that's what I can highlight on your question.
All right. So, thank you very much your valuable time spending with me, and hope that I got a sufficient and productive answers to my question here. So, thank you very much for supporting for this question here. This is for my MBA part of my MBA assignment. So again, so thank you very much to everyone. Thank you, Panchana. Thank you, Gayan. Thank you, uh, actually, Sajani.
Thank you. Thank you for having
Thanks,
us.
Johan. All the best to you. All the
All the
Thank
best.
you.
All the best.
All the best, Johan.
Yeah.
Good night.
Okay, good night.
good night.
Night.